One love, one love. Hey, family. That's right, your sister is outside. That's right, your sister is getting some fresh air. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You better know it. It ain't really good to be inside those four walls like that, you know. Not only are we meant to be proactive and you know, be moving around because our body needs movement. Our body needs some of this fresh air, as well as hello, this sun that you seeing out here. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. You know, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get out here and get some of the sun. All right. They say stay in. I say I'm coming out. All right. I may not be around a whole lot of people, you know, a group of people, because I don't think that's something we should do right now, you know. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get out and get some fresh air. Yes, indeed. Let me say this real quick. My last video, and my sister Sherry, they brought this to my attention. Thank you, sister. I appreciate your giving me, you know, feedback. I apologize as far as many of you, and I've been able to hear my video as far as with clarity, because even when I played it back, I was like, I hope they'll be able to hear me real good, because you know I know I'm playing this background music, and it's so relaxing to me. But still, I don't want to distract many of you, and I still don't want many of you to be watching me and you can really hardly hear me, you know, due to the distraction of the music. And I do get that. So with that being said, thank you, Sister Sherry, for bringing it to my attention. And I apologize to many of you for playing that music in the background, because I was saying a whole lot of things that many of you probably wasn't able to catch due to me fumbling with my, you know, fun with the music, shall I say. And the volume, you know, alone was just drowning my voice. And many of you probably could not hear me with clarity. So I apologize for that, family. There are other avenues, there are other ways that I can do it, but you know, I don't need to be playing that background music. It's very relaxing, yes indeed, but I really don't have to really be playing it. So I just want to put that out there, family. I just wanted to put that out there. I hope all is well with many of you. Now, I would like to do a live, family. So as I stated in my last video, let me know when many of you feel it would be a good time for me to do a live. You know, because I'm here in North Carolina, you know, Eastern time, and I want to know what would be a good time for me to do a live, so many of you can join in. You know, if you have any questions, I can help answer some of your questions. And more than anything, we can like vibe with one another. Okay, you can let me know what's going on with you. You know where you are. And it's just good for us to all to connect for such a time as this, because the powers that be is trying to keep a lot of people, shall I say, separated, you know. And there's power in unity. The power that be don't want people getting together and communicating, okay? Because when we communicate, it's no telling what we're gonna say, okay? It's no telling what, you know, due to the feedback, you know, that we're giving each other. There's no telling what can happen, shall I say. The power that be just want us all separated and feeling hopeless and gloom. But really, there's no need to feel like that, you know. But being stuck in those four walls for a long time will have you feeling some type of way, all right? You will start to feel some type of way. So just be mindful of that, family, okay? But the choices are yours. If y'all don't want to do no live, like I said, I can always do my videos like I've always been doing them. This is my way of just trying to reach out to many of you. So you can communicate with your sister, all right? I have no problem with that. I just know that everybody have busy lives and everybody's schedules are different. So, yeah. I just want to throw that at many of you. I tell you, the media is just something else. Really, I don't really watch it, But my mom still looks at it every now and then, and when I'm walking by and I just hear some of the things that come out of their mouth, I tell you, they're just fear-mongering and just pumping all of this foolishness on TV. Like people are so stupid, family. Like people are just so stupid. It's like, you would think that they think that we don't think for ourselves, that we actually go by everything that the media is saying. Some people do, but a lot of us don't. Okay, we can fact check, we can get the answers for ourselves. But I may just be saying a whole bunch of foolishness. I'm serious on the news. I mean, there are things that are really, really going on they don't talk about. And this is what really pisses me off. The things that they really should be talking about, they don't talk about. Like all this sex trafficking is going on, our children being abducted due to sex being sex slaves for these rich elites and all of this mess. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's bring some light to that. All this sex trafficking going on, all this organ harvesting going on. Let's talk about that. But they don't talk about that. No. Let's talk about a lot of these so-called fallen angels that's popping up. Well, I'm not gonna say they're popping up, but I'm just gonna say like this. They're I gotta watch what I say. I'm getting wide open. I say like this. Let's talk about these giants that are popping up all over the world. That people are digging. These archaeologists are digging in the ground and seeing all these giant bones. That they don't even talk about in the news. They don't talk about this stuff. I guess you had to just watch the History Channel to see it, for yourself. But really, I haven't even seen the History Channel really talking about it, to tell you the truth. The only time I see it, this kind of information is on YouTube, I mean, that's bad that you have to really, go on YouTube, or this secondhand media, people who actually, hands-on on the ground, and they're trying to push this information out here. They're actually showing these giants, and there are some in Kuwait. It's just so much stuff going on. Lord, I start sounding crazy the more I talk about it, because people would believe it more if the media was talking about it. Okay, the people's like, wow, these, giants are popping up all over, these bones, and people are now seeing what the Bible was saying was true about the giants. They're actually seeing these bones. They're not talking about it. Many of you already know about it, but I'm just saying it would be nice if they would talk about the things to me that actually matters. I believe that the word has been rewritten for a reason, but there's a lot of information in there that is, to me, that I'm sensing is accurate. There's a lot of events that had happened in the word I sense to be true. That's just me, okay? And when it comes to the giants and all of that, them being the Nephilim children, all this mixing going on, yes indeed, okay? These bones are everywhere, and the more they're digging, the more they're finding them, and they're not even talking about it on the news, all right? They're not talking about these light ships that are in the sky. That I know good where they see them. I know good where if the people on these planes can see these light ships popping up, and they're looking outside the window, while they're on the plane, they're looking outside the window, and they see these light ships following the plane. I know good and well. Need I say more? Need I say more? They see these planes up there. They see these planes up there. But it doesn't make the news. It doesn't make the news. It doesn't make the news when you see these planes in the clouds. I'm not planes, but these light ships in the clouds. That doesn't make the news, because they love, when the storm starts to we start to get thunderstorms and all of that. These light ships love that, because they gravitate to the energy. The energy pretty much powers their light ship, just like the sun does. And if it ever be like thundering, and you have a storm, especially lightning, it's dangerous really to have a camera filming why it's lightning. I get that. But if you can ever just be outside filming, you would see them. You would see them in the clouds, and when it starts to lightning, you can see them actually. It's like the cloak that they had around them. It's something about the lightning. It does something to their advanced technology to where it removes that. Let me say that that illusion, shall I say, of them trying to, blend in with the clouds. It removes the illusion to where you can actually see the light ships. They be all up in the sky, big time, big time, big time. And I know the media, especially these numerologists. I know good well they sees them, but it does not make the news. The things that really, really matter does not make the news. Okay? That during 9/11, when they I spoke about it briefly, but I'm going to speak about it one more time because I'm sure many of you probably remember when I spoke of it in the past during 9/11. Like I said, that was really uncalled for. It was very uncalled for as far as how that all went down, but it was an agenda behind it, and they really wanted to get over there. Okay, but they didn't make news what the agenda was. No, I think not, and many of you would never really ever hear about it. But the ultimate agenda, because I meditated on this, I want to know what the hell was the agenda. Why did they want to give this so darn bad? And cause this so-called illusion war, having all our military going over there, and a lot of them still over there. Why are they still over there? But anyway, I meditated on it. I said, is it just gold? Is it, just, is it, gold or what the hell? Why they want to get over there so freaking bad? What's over there that's so important? Okay? Hold on, I might have to not meditate, but get a facts check, because I'm doing more talking than I'm doing as far as getting confirmation. Should I speak on certain things? Okay, I did pause. It's like, what the hell was so important that they really wanted to get over there? Family. Anything that has to do with national security, shall I say, plays a big part. I saw a flash of something. Plays a big part in why they would want to get over there. Okay, especially when they find out something is very valuable and very important that's over there in the Middle East. Okay, but let me just say this real quick. I didn't really know what it was until I meditated on it, and I was just throwing out all kinds of scenarios because I really wanted to know what they found. What they found out that was over there was a hold on. All right, I apologize for keep dragging like this. I just want to get my words together. I'm gonna say it like this. They found some sort of an ancient stargaze over there. It's the only way I can word it. Okay, I think I had worded it something totally different when I first brought it up. I'm sure many of you have seen the movie, but not the movie, but the miniseries. I'm sure many of you have seen the miniseries. Yes, indeed, you have. I don't know if it's called Stargaze or something like that, but remember that little round object that, let's say, our military had found, and it had all these strange symbols on it, and they found out that they could, teleport. And the only reason I didn't really want to talk about it, I'm like, who the hell gonna believe me? Until somebody I watched, and I mentioned them before, until somebody I watched and they brought it up as far as sharing their views. Why? Due to this 9/11 agenda, what was really the hidden agenda behind it. they wanted to get over there. Why did they want to get over there? Because they found out about something ancient that was over there, okay? And of course, if you have a leader that's already over there, you can't just like go over there and just take over. You got to take out the leader so you can get over there, okay? But they saying he was a threat. Yeah, I guess he was a threat to y'all because he had something very valuable over there, okay? I'm gonna leave that alone. I know I'm sounding kind of crazy, but the point I'm trying to make is when they do things, they do it due to an agenda. That's the point I'm trying to make. And a lot of times the agenda has a lot to do with, to them, it has something to do with like national security, all right? They feel like that's a threat, shall I say. And you know, we as people can be a threat too, especially if many of us starting to wake up. Let me just say that. Hello. If many of us start to wake up, we cannot be puppets anymore. We cannot be told, you know, anything anymore, okay? And just like the people in China, when they start to rise up, and that's what they were doing due to 5G, okay? They started to rise up, you know, and they were protesting out there in the streets. Hello, somebody. Do your research. It's videos showing them way before all of this started, way before all this went down, the people in China were protesting, okay? They were protesting. I can't tell you how many of them, but it was a lot. They were protesting. And it's something about the power when people unite, okay? It's power in it. Everybody on one accord, okay? They tired of the BS. You know, they want to end to that which they were protesting about. They wanted to end to it. They were like, no, you can't be doing this right here. But they were protesting, and all of a sudden, the streets was cleared out. All of a sudden, a lot of them started getting sick. All of a sudden, a lot of them started to die. I mean, come on now, think about it. There's power in numbers, especially in numbers when it comes to people who are starting to wake up spiritually, okay? We can say consciously, but I'm just saying spiritually, when people start to wake up, okay, and see things for what it really is. You know, we can talk all we want, but there are things that you can learn about yourself, about people, about let's just say those things that you haven't seen in the books. There are things that you can learn within yourself, things you have not read about in a book that you can get on the inside, communicate with your higher self. They don't want us to wake up, family. And you know this already. If you're watching me, you know this already. You know, that's why they're trying to poison the water, poison the food, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? Even though it pisses me off, at the end of the day, that which the Most High God has placed in us, family, your light, they cannot dim. Only you can dim it yourself, okay? You can dim it yourself, but this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to calcify our pineal gland, okay? They're trying to calcify it because that is the ultimate, let me just say, doorway as far as connection, okay? It's like when you go within yourself and, well, I ain't gonna go through all that because I start going to a whole nother esoteric way of speaking, but I'm just saying that's your connection with Source, okay? And many of us have been so spiritually asleep for so long. All of this is new to us. The world now seems new to us. A lot of things seem new to us, but that BS that they are feeding us is old. Let me just say that. It's old and it's getting old big time. And I'm getting so sick of, man, I have to watch how I speak. I'm not going to say I'm getting so sick of, you got to be careful the words coming out of your mouth, but they piss me off due to feed us a lot of BS of things that really don't matter on the news, about politics and talking about celebrities. You know, who care about the celebrities? The celebrity don't care nothing about you, family. They don't care nothing about me. Okay, at the end of the day, I got love for everybody. But what I'm saying is, I don't care about who a celebrity dating and what a celebrity doing and blah, blah, blah. To be honest with you, a lot of these celebrities are very, very quiet. Because a lot of them have received indictments, okay? In my last video, please click down there in the comment section. I left the video, I left a little link of a small video link. I want many, a small short video. I want many of you to watch. It has the names. I think it's like 100 names are on the list. It's not gonna be 100. You're not gonna see 100 names like actually on the list, but you're gonna see some of the names, okay? Of some of the big people, as well as a lot of these celebrities that many of you love, you know. But they are participating in the unthinkable. Just to stay irrelevant. Like I said, they have something on all of them, okay? They have something on all of them. Majority of them can be blackmail. That's why a lot of them stay quiet, because they don't want to be exposed. But many of them are going to be exposed anyway. Even if they don't really fully go down, they're still going to be exposed due to the list. So people will actually see, wow, you mean to tell me you was down with all of this right here just to be relevant? You mean to tell me your gift and your talent wasn't enough, that you had to stoop down to this? That's right. I saw Chris Tucker on that list and just blew my mind. It just blew my mind. And I love some Chris Tucker. He's funny, you know, but he was on the flight log. He was one of the celebrities that had actually visited Epstein, pedophile, sex slave, Allen, and a host of others. I'm not surprised about a lot of them that were on the list. All these so-called signs they be throwing up, you know, their allegiance. I'm not surprised about a lot of them that's on that list, okay? But it is what it is. And you know what? They're quiet. And you can't really speak on a lot of them because people will cut your throat. You're talking about their celebrity. It's funny. Many people will fight for them, but they won't fight for you. Okay, they won't give you a dime, but you're going to fight for them. I say everybody better, every man for themselves, everybody better get in their heart space, because I got love for them still, okay? I got love for them still. That's their walk, okay? They have to deal with the consequences of their actions, okay? I got love for all of them, you know, but they are being exposed. Yes, indeed. And it will come to the light eventually, but it's funny, the media is not talking about it. The media is not even showing the list of the names. That's all I'm saying. Telling lies to our vision. That's all they're good at. Just telling lies to our vision. But they never really speak on the things that really, really matter. And that's what pisses me off. That's what pisses me off. Well, family, I'm ready to end this video. I'm always saying I hope all is well with many of you, but I know it is. I choose to believe that all is well with many of you. You know what to do. You know what to do. We start feeling some type of way, pray and meditate. Pray and meditate, and it will get you through. But yeah, it's a lot of things that's going on, family. It's a lot of things that's going on, even with Antarctica. You know, they don't even speak about the findings in Antarctica. Isn't that crazy? But we know. But I don't know everything. You know, only those things that I search within myself, as far as, you know, because I am a seeker. Yes, I am. I am a seeker. You know, like the word says, seek so shall you find. But I am a seeker. I go within myself, and it's a lot of things, you know. And get back to the fallen angels. Let me just say this real quick. Many of them have fallen. Let me just say that. But the ultimate prison is coldness. Okay, not sort of. Think about being frozen in the ice. The ultimate prison. The area over there in Antarctica been frozen for a long time. And there's a lot of pyramids over there in Antarctica, and they are finding a lot of artifacts, as well as a lot of ancient beings that are frozen. Need I say more? Need I say more? But is that making the news? No. And that's all I'm going to say. Keep doing your research. I'm sure many of you, just the little things that I have said, I'm sure many of you will end up somebody with a bigger channel, you know, you hear them talking about it, and you know, even though I got love for y'all, and I know you got love for me, but still, sometimes it takes for y'all to hear other people speak on these topics that I'm speaking of, and you be like, well, okay, I guess she is on to something. But the point I'm trying to make is, and you know this already, there's a lot of stuff going on. But like I said, due to national security, remember that. I always remember that. Due to national security, a lot of this has to do with the agenda. Okay, that the powers that be, the spiritual wickedness in high places, you know, will try to conjure up. Okay, a lot of it is due to national security. Don't want, especially when it comes to people. I already said that. You see how many people are locked down. Like I said, it's power and unity due to the unseen things that are going on that a lot of us don't know nothing about. Okay, they will have like these so-called agendas. You know, it's a reason for everything. The CV-19 is really just a code name for what's really going on, and it's very hidden. It's I truly believe the Most High God is going to, whatever the enemy is trying to do for our harm, the Most High God is going to turn around for our good. Okay, I hope many of you caught that. This is a wake-up call. This is a test, and that's how I'm looking at it. I see it for what it is, and yes, I'm bubbly talking about it. That's right. I'm in my heart space, and I want my vibration up here. So when the Most High God, all right, start giving His children a sign, one must have ears to hear and be ready. Okay, be ready, and definitely have your vibration where it needs to be, your frequency, so you can have ears to hear. All right, because many people are not hearing the call. Many people are not hearing anything. Many of you know what I'm talking about. Many people are not seeing anything. They're not experiencing anything. Many of my brothers and sisters are still spiritually asleep. They're not seeking. They're too busy with the cares of this world. They're too busy kissing these celebrities' butts and donating to them. They already filthy rich, and they don't give a damn about you. But we have love for them, but we are not to worship them. We are not to worship nobody. I say to hell with the news. Get your answers within, family, and pray about everything that I speak about, and do your own research. I love you in Christ. Keep your head up. Peace be still within you. Peace be still within you. Today is a good day. Life is good. And I love myself. And you love yourself. Get out and exercise. Move your body. Get out in nature and get you some sun. Get out in nature and get you some sun.